Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. It is gorgeous here today. It's because I did my collab video with Nona using my Violet Voss Flamingo palette, and so I decided I would just post this a day late. Next week it'll be back on Monday, so we'll be back on our regularly scheduled programming. I thought about doing 2 in one day, and I thought, nah, it's not that big of a deal, and so I'm just posting it today on Tuesday. But this is my look. If you didn't see that video, this is my look. I did change it just a little bit for this video. I used my weekly product pan eyeshadow on it. But other than that, this is my look. Very bright and vibrant, and I think it's gorgeous. Well, I'm going to stop yakking because my phone is about to die. It just told me that I had a 10% battery, so I better hurry because my iPad has 8%. It had 10 when I first started, but it's now down to 8 only because my mom called when I was prepping or about to start filming. So today is weekly product pan. This was created by Becky over at Becky Loves Kanga. Her link will be down below for you to go check her out. This is where we randomly select an item from our makeup collection and use it throughout the week, and then we do the same thing next week. Now I picked 2, so I'm doing a variation of weekly product pan because I do pull 2 items from my collection, and that's just because I want to get more use on my items than what I was getting. I was just pulling eyeshadows pretty much every single week, and so I needed to mix it up. So if I do pull an eyeshadow, I go down the list until I find the next item that is not an eyeshadow. So just so you know. Last week I pulled my BH Cosmetics Crystal Zodiac palette, and I have had this for a while, probably since right after its release, and I have barely used it. Now I used it, I want to say 3 times this week. I pulled this gorgeous yellow here. It's the Matte Aries, I believe. Amber, sorry, the matte amber. It's just a beautiful yellow, and you guys know how I love a good yellow on my upper lid just to blend out the edges, and that's what I have done with this look. I just used that yellow to soften up the top there, and I really like this. I also have this highlighter on my brow bone. I used the amber here, the baked amber, which is really pretty. So I did use this some, not a lot, but I really did. When I pulled this, I just used the eyeshadow that was in my weekly product pan, and I'm sad by that because I thought I would use this palette this week, so I'm kind of bummed that I didn't. Then the other item I pulled was from my Cheek Leaders palette. This is from the Bronze Squad. Oh, I lost my paper. And I pulled the highlighter Cookie here. Now, I have worn Cookie a couple of times, but not a whole lot. But in this last week, I wore her all but once when I put on makeup, so that would have been about 4 times. So she got a lot of use. I really like her. I do have her on today. She is somewhat shiny. She's kind of owning the show. I do like Cookie. Tickle is my favorite, but I've really grown to love Cookie throughout this week because I love a good peach highlighter. I did use this whole palette one day when I did a look. I don't think I filmed the look, but when I was just getting ready, I used this whole palette, and I wasn't that impressed with Huda. the bronzer, I wasn't that impressed with it. I was surprised. So yeah, which isn't good because I have what? 2 of these plus a Huda single. So yeah, I was surprised I didn't like Huda. Okay, so those were the 2 items that I used last week. I really did like them. That yellow, I just like a good yellow. I just like a good yellow eyeshadow, and so that was nice to have in rotation last week so I could play with it. So let's pull for this week's products. I do have my iPad. I'm filming on my phone today. I've been trying a new way of filming. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do have it. Okay, we have a bronzer and an eyeshadow again. Let me go pull those really quick and I will be right back. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, I am back. I could not find the first item at all. I thought I was going to have to go down to the next item on the list, but I finally found it. And that is Catrice's California in a Box. I picked this California in a Box up on the recommendation of Make Life Your Runway. And I have had it probably 6 months, 7 months, maybe 8 months, something like that. And I've only swatched it. So I'm glad I pulled it. And I pulled the second bronzer. So since there's no names, they're numbered. And this is the first bronzer and then this is the second bronzer. We've got 2 blushes and a highlight. So I will be using this bronzer throughout the week. Let me swatch it. So I am glad that I pulled this since I've only ever swatched it. So it is kind of dark, but it's not as orange as I expected it to be. So hopefully it will be okay. I'm hoping. And then the other item I pulled is my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I pulled the shade number 8, which is this very simple cream shade. I thought I would have, you know, one of these gorgeous eyeshadows in there. No, I pulled the cream shade. So those are the 2 items that I will be playing with this next week. I have Mauve Obsessions and California in a Box. So I'm excited. I'm truly excited about that. So that is it. My phone is about to die, so I will let you guys go. Please be safe, be smart, take good care of yourself and your family, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.